So the first line of the production line of how we end up with the weft is a sorting of the hair. You just come close up and see how she's sorting out the hair. It comes like this. Somehow she knows the head to the tail. So this is actually the first thing of what she does. Hello. So she's just sitting down there very neatly, sorting it all out, because there's quite a bit of process that goes into this. So this is just the general first initial one of it. Yeah, so they're doing all the same thing. Sourcing the hair. I think this one is the one where it's mixed, isn't it? Is this the mixed one?
No, it's a Remy only.
Okay, yeah, this is the Remy one.
Yeah.
Okay, so she knows, okay, so she's doing the top.
Yeah.
The top from the bottom. So if you can just show what she's doing.
Every other green and cutting.
So can I hold it? So this will be the top, this will be the bottom. This sauce is very, very, very important, because if she gets this wrong, then the hair is going to become tangled. So I think, I'm not even going to touch it, because she knows what she's doing. Alright? So yeah, okay. The next thing is this lady. Hello, how are you? She's sourcing out the hair, if there's any impurities or anything like that. She's taking the hair, she's actually doing a hacking process. This is where all the short tangles are sourced out, so she's checking it there to make sure that there's no short hairs. An 18-inch will be an 18-inch. So she's just making sure. You see, she's taking out, she's actually snipping them rather than taking them out. Okay? Okay. So that's a hacking process. So if you look at that hacking process, it takes a bit of skill, because you have to know, and these things are quite sharp, very sharp. And then she just puts it into the bin. So yeah, they're used to it. These ladies over here, this is like the other end once it's being machine wet. They're checking the hair just to make sure that there's nothing in the hair that shouldn't be in the hair.
Nits, lice, there.
Yeah, anything, nits, lice, whatever, they take that all out. So this is a very tedious, thing to do. So they sit under the lights and then they see everything, because the hair, it's actually sterilized before. So these lovely ladies, their beautiful saris, it's the same thing that they're doing. So she would check it and she would put it into the pan, because after that, this process, then it's sterilized and then washed, and she would weigh it out. But there's another process before all that. Okay, so there's no ladies here. I think later on I'm going to get them to teach me how to do this hand weft.
Yeah.
This is so amazing. This is not machine weft, it's hand wefted. So it's on like 3 spools. My goodness. Yeah, so look at all. So it's an invisible string there. So later on I'm going to get a lady to actually show me how she actually does this. It's just individual hairs, and it's all like a flat kind of base over here. Really interesting. Honestly, this is giving me a great revelation how things are done. Down here, after the Victorian hats, I think she's going to hack it through
Yeah,
the
she
wall.
is preparing for machine feeding.
Right, okay, so she's preparing it for the machine, it to be machine weft. So she weighs it all so they know, because they have to have, I think that's 100 grams.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, 100 grams. There's about 100 grams per weft. So she has to weigh it to make sure that it's ready. Topping off. Can I do that? So this is ready for machine weft. Is this 100?
No,
Okay.
55 and this
Okay,
is.
so I think that's 50.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's about 105. Yeah, this is 105. So yeah, she'll put that on. So yeah. So sometimes you might get 5 grams.
Yeah, that is for machine wastage.
Okay, yes, yeah. So obviously, so they have to weigh it over, so you have the machine wastage. Good. Okay, excellent. Now this is really, really, really clever how they do all this. First of all, hi ladies, hi. First of all, they'll get the hair. You see this process, what they do? They get the hair and they make sure it's all one length. And they somehow lie it on top of each other. So they'll make sure that's all done. So they all know somehow. This is just skill. So you can see there's great care that's been taken into this process of what they're doing. And this, oh, I thought that was, yeah, so you see all they've cut it off, they've lined it, they're combing it again, they have to make sure it's all done. And look at that skill. Amazing. This is how it's done. So again, she'll be sourcing it out, making sure this is all, so it doesn't shred. Because sometimes if it's not machine weft and sourced out properly, then that's where you get the shredding, because it's not done properly. And then while she's doing that, she'll sew that back in. There's like a gluing process that goes on in between. So not only is it weft, it's actually glued as well, so it has a double seal, and then none of this will come out. And this is like a really strong glue, because gosh, I can smell it from here. So yeah, I'm disturbing them a little bit, but yeah, this is how it's done. So you'll see this in a minute. So actually, if we come over here, we're ready to sew in a minute. This is all glued. I think it's dry, almost glued. Yeah, that's the gluing process. And I think there's glue in there, I think. So they use 1, 2, 3 machines and 5 spoils on there. So honestly, there's a lot of work. Again, she'll source it again, making sure it doesn't shed while you've got your hair on. So you're thinking, oh my God, there's a long piece there. They really take extra care in doing this. Okay, so that's basically single weft. That's what they'll do. And this is like where they put it ready for double weft. So this is double, where they put two in one. put two in one. So this is what we call double weft. She's preparing it. Is that double? Oh, that's single. So that's two single ones. Half there, ready for her to sew. She sews it on the double weft. So if you have a little look a bit closer, she's doing it on the double. Skill! These ladies are absolutely amazing. So all this, and this still has to go for another process. I think it goes through washing.
Washing, the conditioner and washing.
Yeah, so they'll pick it all off and check it again. Yeah, so all this is all ready to be washed and sterilized. This is our machinist. He's been doing all the wefting and preparing all the wig heads. So he actually made this. This is a full head wig, and he does all the machining and put all the wefts on the actual wig. But we'll come to that later on. So say hello.
Hello, சொல்லுங்க.
Say hello, everyone. Yeah, so he's been putting up with me. So he's been a great man. So I'll introduce you to all the team a little bit later on. Okay, so I'll speak to you later.
Thanks ன்னு சொல்லுங்க.
Okay. Okay, bye ladies.
Bye.
Two more ladies. And they're sitting very comfortable in their orange. Hi ladies. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine.
Ah, see they're learning English very well. Ah, bless you. Yeah, so again, all the impurities, everything that's not supposed to be there, these ladies are making sure that it's all taken out. So you can really rest assured that they really take care of that. And a lot of sterilization is done, soaked and everything. So yeah, okay. God, it's so nice. Here. Another process after it's washed and sterilized. This is like the curly hair that we have. They basically do it on this, and I'll show you the steam room. They individually put it on these rods here, all nice and tight, and then it's dried in the sun.